All right, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are in the internet world. Welcome to another edition of Building Independence. What's the deal? What's the deal? All right, this is part two. I'm finished my dip in the water. Headed back. This is that palm tree living, Bitcoin behavior. This is part two. That's why you want to be a part of, or why you need to look at BitHarvest as your number one resource. Your number one resource to acquire satoshis. I'm not even going to say Bitcoin. I'm not saying Bitcoin no more, right? I'm saying satoshis, because the average individual cannot afford a Bitcoin. They don't even know the difference between Bitcoin and satoshis. So I'm doing satoshis because we're far advanced in this space, and those who know. So we have to be familiar with the language. Understanding the language is critical in this space. Yeah, that's number one. So consider this part two of my earlier stream. I had to take that phone call. A brethren of mine. Like I said, even though we're in this virtual space, things happen in the real world where the people who you care about need help, service, and we need to consider how many people are we helping on a day-to-day, and how many people are we serving versus serving ourselves. If you serve more people than yourself, and do the numbers on that in terms of, if you serve yourself more than you serve others, you ain't living right. And then, people are wondering why, they're not moving forward in life. They always seem to think that it always happens to the other person. Well, guess what? There is such a thing as there is such a thing as human currency. That currency that comes with dealing with the human family, right? And that is emotional. That emotional currency, right? When we behave accordingly with others, when we treat others how we want to be treated, when we could see eye to eye, yeah, that builds up a foundation. That builds up a foundation that we could stand on and build upon, and even grow, because we're helping each other, not only from a physical standpoint, but from an emotional standpoint, spiritual standpoint. Yeah, and like I said, if in a previous stream, if you're able to give rest to the three parts of your mind, I mean, not your mind, to the three parts of you, which is mind, body, and soul, right? If you could give your mind rest, if you could give your body rest, and if you could give your spirit rest throughout the day, or through each day, I should say, through each day, right? If you're able to give rest to those three things, you will have a life experience beyond the average individual. Your mind will become open. Things will become much more intense. Yeah, you'll be highly alert to situations and events before you, and you'll be able to act in the optimum form. This is what happens when you rub shoulders, deal with, correlate, study Bitcoin, right? When you study Bitcoin, you start to behave like Bitcoin. You start to behave uh, with resilience. You start to behave with integrity. Not to say that, we're perfect, right? Hey, is Bitcoin perfect? No, it's not. You know, not in the sense of how people would like it to be. Because number one, it's not, it's not, because number one, it's not cheap to move. It's not cheap to move accordingly, uh, give or take how much it takes to send money back and forth, but it's cheaper than the traditional system. Like if you consider uh, how much it costs to move $1 million, right, through a bank wire, consider that. I mean, moving Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network is much cheaper than the traditional space to move $1 million. However, in the world of crypto, because we're so, especially in the beginning, right? Because in the beginning, when Bitcoin uh, wasn't, you know, so valuable, it relatively quick moving. The transactions were fast and they were inexpensive, right? However, it's built into the network that it's slow. That's built in. So as time progresses and more people get onto the network, we are now understanding and learning that, the transactions are going to be slow. However, there are other systems in place whereby the transactions are not only faster, however, they are inexpensive as well. And those networks will be things like the Lightning Network, right? The Lightning Network is inexpensive and it's also fast, right? It's like a penny for the transactions to move money or to move Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin from one wallet to the next. And if we look at the BitHarvest opportunity, what BitHarvest is doing, BitHarvest is also helps the speed of the transactions of moving Bitcoin. Yeah. So when you want to transfer Bitcoin from one individual to another, it will happen, it will happen very quickly on the BitHarvest network, right? Very quickly. And once this gets adopted, and I feel that after today, because of the launch and because of where it is, its location, uh, this is going to take off, people. Why? Because BitHarvest is the main company is in Asia, Malaysia, right? It's in Asia. The Asian population are already. This thing is gonna take right over, man. It, I'm over here on the western side. I'm like an hour ahead of New York, right? You're already behind the ball when you wake up, ladies and gentlemen, because all of the technology is happening and all of the experiences are happening in the land of tomorrow, which is Asia. And because BitHarvest was its main office is in Asia, the company, they have the green light in their jurisdiction, right? They don't have any trouble with regulators because you, in order to have the asset, you're not uh, you're not exchanging the currency. That's why no regulators anywhere are looking at this opportunity as a threat, because you have to have crypto already. You can only have crypto. You cannot get this product through cash. You can't get it through cash. That's what makes this such a unique and wonderful opportunity. That's what makes this opportunity such a blessing. You need cash. I mean, you don't need cash. You need crypto. And he who has crypto can endure and can get involved with BitHarvest. Isn't that wonderful? Just having a walk in nature is lovely. It's a beautiful time. So, in saying that, if you don't have crypto, don't fear. There's plenty of platforms where you can get crypto. There are plenty of platforms that are regulated where you can get crypto. Coinbase is one of them. It's a centralized exchange, you know, and you could get Tether. You can get regular Tether from there, and you could send that Tether from Coinbase to BitHarvest once you, if you're familiar of how to move crypto. I mean, even that is a thing, right? I mean, it's gonna be a while before they have platforms, and systems whereby it's gonna be a while, people, before they have things that are as easy as our current internet banking setups. Yeah, it's going to be a while for that. So this is why I say the next wave of millionaires and businesses that are going to come out of the next 20 years is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be crazy. Like the type of roles, the types of positions, all the different titles that are going to come out of this space, right? Man, I mean, people are going to be making money just to help people move things from one place to another, right? Because they don't want to do it. No, you move it. You know what I mean? They'll rather see. We're not going to get Iran, even though crypto is about not having a third party. What the majority of the population of the human family are so enshrined in third party dealings that they're going to want somebody, or they're going to want a company entity to handle their crypto form, to handle their crypto situations, right? If they want, even if they want something decentralized, it's going to be opportunities for people to set up, firms that help people to position them with decentralized projects, right? That are quality, right? That are quality. I'm pretty sure they'll be regulated. However, it'll still be decentralized. It won't be a centralized platform. It'll still be a decentralized platform. So all of that, I feel, is going to be coming in the future, because the traditional finance, they're coming into the space, and they're coming in heavy. They are not playing. They see it. They see it. The question is, Uh, the question is, do you? And if you do, uh, what are we doing about it? I know what I'm doing about it. If you need help or assistance, if you're someone that needs help or assistance getting into the space, right? Or you want to know more information, check out my YouTube channel, look for my email, and shoot me an email. And let's keep, we can keep in contact that way. And we can help bridge the gap or bridge all the gaps accordingly. You know? So, once again, I think, oh yeah, if you like the content, don't forget to give a thumbs up, hit subscribe, so you got all the updates, notifications with what's happening, what's going on with the BitHarvest community. Because from what I'm seeing after today, I wouldn't be surprised if 6 months from now, I mean, Bitcoin is already going to go to like 100K. So even that, from a time travel point of view, the Satoshis that we're acquiring now through BitHarvest, like right now, 6 months from now, could have a double value, right? And that's just 6 months from now. But like I said, once Bitcoin gets to 100K, that's a whole different level of verification. And it's a different level of operation as well. So 100,000 Bitcoin is going to be, it's like a dog whistle to the millionaires and billionaires that, hey, now it's time to like really open up, Not, because 100K is like $100 to a millionaire and $1,000 to a billionaire. You see what I'm saying? Like that ain't no money. 100 grand ain't no money. You see what I'm saying? They spend that in less than a day. Be super rich. They could spend 100 grand in less than a day easy. That's nothing. Whereas, the rest of us, the majority, that's a salary, and that's if we're at the top of the pyramid. You see what I'm saying? That's somebody's whole salary for the year. Imagine working for a whole year. Somebody only spends that for a day, half a day. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different way of life. It's a whole different operation. So, therefore, there's a gentleman that we find ourselves in these situations with the information before us regarding the Bitcoin opportunity, whether it's Bitcoin opportunity or the BitHarvest opportunity. What we have to remember is that Bitcoin is for everybody. And it's for everybody. Where's the party? Yeah. So this is where we are. So if you wanna talk about how you can acquire such assets, all you got to do, like I said, drop me an email. Drop me an email with your information. Naveen, top of the day to you. So that's all for now, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna leave it right here, and I'll check you guys on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of your time. Consider how are you gonna go about time freedom? Yeah. How are you gonna go about time freedom? This has been Golden Independence. Addressing how we can win with Bitcoin and BitHarvest. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. And make sure you hit all, the bell button that says all. So you got all the notifications. So you can stay up to date. Even if you just want to catch a little scenery. Yeah? So, stay up, stay blessed, people. One love. Stay cryptic. Later. Peace.